Hi, my name is Tommy Ward. I'm the current Vice President of Multicultural Council, and I'm running to be the next ASI MCC Senator. ASI, just as a rundown, is the student government here on campus. They're in charge of a multi-million-dollar budget which is contributed by you through your ASI fees. That budget includes the money that goes to run the Bronco Student Center, the Rec Center once it's built, and all clubs and organizations here on campus. The Senate is actually made up of 12 senators, which is one from each college, and 4 at-large senators, one of which is Multicultural Council. That means even if you're not involved in an MCC club, you can still vote for me. Our campus is extremely diverse, as we all know. It's one of the most diverse on the West Coast, and yet our AB 540 outreach is mainly giving money to the MASA organization here on campus, which to me, personally, is a little pathetic. California State University Dominguez Hills has an entire program and workshop about AB 540 students. CSU Long Beach has an entire ally program for AB 540 students, and Cal Poly just gives money to one organization. I'd like to increase this outreach. Arab Americans have a population presence here on campus, and yet they don't have a center, much like the Asian Pacific Islander community, the LGBTQ community, and the Native American community all do, among the other student centers we hear. I know I can't produce one in 1 year, that's impossible to ask, but I will continue to push for one to exist here on campus. I'd also like to see the creation of a multicultural committee here in ASI. The Multicultural Committee would work a lot like the Finance Committee, in which legislation is seen by this committee and recommendations are made. This wouldn't be anything binding, but it would simply give recommendations to the populations here on campus that don't have a voice. Currently in ASI, there's no one who identifies in the Senate, Cabinet, or Executive Board openly as LGBTQ or as Native American. These, however, are populations here on campus, and in fact have centers for those people who identify to find a safe space. And yet they don't have a voice in ASI. I want to fix that so that everyone here that belongs to a minority community has a voice in ASI. I also pledge to support the Children's Center. To me, it's so much more than just a daycare here on campus. Many organizations here on campus choose to volunteer with the children there, both as volunteer opportunity and as real-life experience if that's their selected field to go into childcare. Further, when presented with the Students' Bill idea that was presented by ASI this year, my council, along with myself, were very opposed to it. We wrote a resolution and a letter to the Senate that opposed the placement on the ballot. I will continue to oppose the Students' Bill and ensure that all clubs here on campus receive their fair share of ASI budget and funding. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I now ask you to take the time to join the campaign here on Facebook at facebook.com/cpptommy2012. There you'll find all the information about me, where I stand, and you can ask me any questions if you have any. Voting starts May 14th and continues on to May 17th, and it will be online this year as opposed to the years previous. It's going to be through Bronco Direct, and you'll be receiving emails about it, so you won't be able to forget. Thank you again. And remember, vote Tommy on May 14th to 17th.